Greetings, divine souls, I am Nika Jones. This channel's mission is to raise collective awareness to increase the frequency of love and compassion to reach 5D destination. If you are new to this channel, a big welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for your attention. Please subscribe to receive notifications when a recent video uploads, if my work resonates with you. Today I share Lucifer's concept that he practiced in third dimension reality. I start now with the message. Hello, my lovely hearts, I am watching the earth how brilliant and charming is now, and I am very proud of you. I love and honor you, and soon you will sit in 5D energies where will be no lies, manipulations, corruption, hate, wars, and fears. Then I will be one of your teachers, and I will walk among you with other light beings to lead you toward new evolutionary goals. Today I want to reveal my mission, concept, and goal, experienced while I lived in the 3D realm. My primary mission was to support you, dropping your consciousness frequency to operate a dense body. We accomplished it by exploiting your nervous system, mostly the fear and hate emotions, and its derivatives. The process we developed took a long time and was gradual. Now, the 3D experiment expired. You reached the bottom of 3D, and it is the right time to support you to ascend to 5D frequency. We hit the bottom of the third dimension 6 times, but instead of raising the planetary frequency to enter a higher vibrational realm, we wiped out our civilization. The Earth's people weren't ready to advance and move up to another developmental level because they couldn't wake up in time to the real-life problems. What happens when we are programmed to avoid and reject our existence, continuing to flourish in fears and lies? Dear, this is the destruction of civilization if the number of people denying their reality is significant. As you already know, it happened in the past many times, but let's move back to our discussion. When you entered the reincarnation center in paradise, you choose what concept you wish to practice in lower frequency realms. These theories were accessible to me too. So, I decided that I will experience falling in love energy with my sweetheart Lady Nada. Usually, I call her Ada. As I mentioned before, she is my special lady, and because I love to experience with her falling in love energy, I agreed to accept the job named Satan. It was the only way to settle with her longer, helping her with her projects, and enjoying our time together. Besides, when we launched the third dimension experiment, shortly another experiment was assigned to us. We had 3 choices. A new venture to add a new twin flame couple to our soul expansion, change the twin flame, or accept a twin flame union if we do not have one. This experiment is still in the process in your world today, and if it would not be a success, perhaps we will try it again somewhere in time. I plan to become Nada's twin flame and comfort her with all her concepts on earth. I couldn't replace her twin flame Jesus, but we will unite together like 2 pairs of twin flames. This adventure has never been achieved in this universe before. So we are the pioneers of this project. If we meet all the twin flames criteria and get approved by God, this experiment will succeed, but it is too early to tell. The twin flames project is about increasing the energetic field. Their field is energetically broader than the one that doesn't have a twin flame. When 2 pairs of twin flames come together, we don't know how the energy field will grow, but I assume we will, soon. Practicing the concept of falling in love energy for so many times, I became an expert. As a result, now I can fall in love with you quickly. I married many of you, dear women, and I still love you very much. I look like a Caucasian person, tall, dark blonde hair, handsome, romantic, and the super rich. Many women wanted to marry me because of my look and fortune. I knew who you were, and you never realized who I was, which made you very special. Lady Nada has a few lives where she perceived who I was, but she didn't care much because she was in love with my soul, not my job. Anyway, besides Lady Nada, I married many great souls, and in the time you had a man's body, I became your best friend and supported you with your experiments in 3D. We spent an extraordinary time together, and I am proud of your third dimension performances. Okay, Lucifer, tell me please, how you marry so many women. Did you ever marry a man? I need to find out your perspective concerning this subject. Sure, my dear. I will describe first about marrying women. When you lived in paradise, I promised to support and protect you with your projects in 3D. The concept I wished to learn was falling in love. To achieve and grasp this concept, I had to marry many women to understand the emotion of falling in love growing. Most of the time, my women had a unique attitude, understanding, body features, and personalities. They were memorable characters, and the way I fall for them not necessarily applied to all females. I loved them all, and I never bother about the physical attraction because I knew who they were at the soul level. Some of you never married me, but we loved each other with passion. Some were my children in the third dimension. I had a wild and fascinating life on Earth, and I enjoyed it. Every time I got married, I forgot about my mission as Satan because you trapped me in the mirage of love. When your lifespan was longer, I married many of you at the same time. It was convenient for me because I always confessed to you my program as a businessman, and I pointed out that I will not be home full time to take care of the house chores together. I committed to providing you with all you desired, so you do not miss me when I am not around. Sometimes you lived alone for a few months or years. Other times you didn't want to wait all your life for me. Thus you preferred a companion to be with you full time. I understood, and I took into consideration all the options when I married you. I made sure you had all you desired to live an independent life free of worries and financial hardships. The undeniable fact is that I loved and adored women, and I still do. I never had on my list to marry a man. I loved kids, and I couldn't have that with a man. Females fascinated me because of my lovely Lady Nada. But sometimes you picked a man's body. What a shock for me because I couldn't marry you, but I used to stay always at your side by being your best friend. Have you experienced more concepts in the third dimension? I reflected on the possibility of finding another concept to have as experience on Earth, but I didn't find anything to fulfill my goals. Then, I planned to become the master of falling in love energy, so I practiced and experienced just the falling in love emotion. I honestly wished to include a new twin flame to my field, so I was too concentrated on that project. My goal was to have Lady Nada as my twin flame. Since I got out of the light chamber, I repeatedly examined our time on Earth, and I love to feel that passion every day. I honestly love this part of my adventure to your planet. You were, and you will remain my treasure in eternity, and I love watching today the movies of my life with you, in the third dimension. If I have to get back again to your world, I will doubtless choose the same concept as my reality. The vibe and excitement of falling in love energy loads and fills my heart with pure love, tenderness, passion, grace, magic, and sensitivity. When we went to paradise, did you live with us there too? No, I came to heavens or hell just occasionally with job problems. The place functioned very well without us around. There was no need for me to be in paradise with you because you resided there just a short time. Most of the time, you lived there from 1 week to 1 to 2 years. I always was with you on Earth, no in heavens. You know I have a pile of questions. I know that, go ahead and ask. It is a kind of personal question, but I wish to know. Having this contract to channel your info looks to me that we were close friends. Yes, when you took a human body, I was looking for you. Sometimes you became my wife, but sometimes you didn't because your twin flame was around. Sometimes you experimented with other individuals, the soulmate relationships, and I valued all your choices even if I didn't like it. But, in these situations, I was always your family friend. My dear souls, you are playing on Earth with falling in love energy unconsciously, and you do not use it for your benefit. If you could stay in this energy all your life, you seldom age. Your love energy is conditioned, limited, and brainwashed by your lifestyle, behavior, family members, and societies from Earth. It was never your manifestation, even if you married the person you fall in love with or not. You never had an understanding of what love is. You always confused love with sex. Even now, not so many people wake up for the truth, but most of you embraced it. Many of you cannot figure out why you are on Earth right now or your missions. Well, your task is to wake up to the truth and raise your frequency. You have to think, understand, acknowledge, and identify what is around you. Understand what fear does to your evolution as species and erase it from your system. Comprehend the real power of love and hold the love vibration to support raising the collective consciousness and the planet vibration. You are powerful beings who have been conditioned and limited on your manifestations through our strategic programs and technologies. We made sure you will think and act the way we programmed you. That was crucial for your soul learning progress. The entire purpose of life on Earth is to learn, practice, and experience the polarity of words. You cannot have that experience in your high realms. For illustration, you lived in God's kingdoms filled with unconditional love, where you learned about conditional love and fear. The opposite energy of love is fear. You practiced unconditional love at home, and in the third dimension, you practiced conditional love and fear. You understood and practiced these emotions in the third and fourth dimensions only. Therefore, I will suggest getting rid of fear by staying away from fear-based news and very opinionated, stubborn, and malicious people. They will attack and blame everything and everyone. Some individuals enjoy making you feel awful, and they use all the tools they have to make you feel miserable. Sometimes it is painful and difficult when they are members of your family. As an exercise, surround yourself with happy and positive people, read only uplifting messages, create your sanctuary where an energetic vampire cannot survive around you. It will take a while to master the fear energy, and when you will do, you free yourself of all those chains that held you in the third dimension. Always remember that the frequency of appreciation overrides the frequency of fear. Setting your intention to appreciate all that is in your life, and understanding your lessons will be the fast road toward getting rid of the fear. For such a long time, my dear, almost 500,000 years, I had just one mission, one concept to learn, and one goal. I feel fortunate to have this opportunity to learn to master the vibration of love using falling in love energy. I didn't enjoy much of my mission of controlling and exploiting your life in lower realms of existence, but I adored the concept of falling in love that stimulated my soul to grow exponentially. Also, my goal to add another twin flames couple to my field. It was a wild ride. We together did an outstanding job in the third dimension that is appreciated and honored here in higher realms. It is an excellent time for a celebration. Our revolution together in the third dimension ended, and it was a great success.